Okay, talking to Marcellus, team captain Marcellus Marshall.
Yes,
Let me put the proper respect on that name. First of all, good to talk to you here as we're heading into the season. Let me just ask a simple one to start off with. What's getting you excited? I mean, listen, obviously you're putting the work in. You got the war scars already there, man.
No doubt.
What's exciting you so much so far this season?
I would say just the team, the chemistry that we got right now. We talk about it. We got a lot of talent in our room right now, offensive line-wise, offensive-wise, and then just the team as a whole. And just really excited to see how all those parts come together and just truly execute.
So, and with part of this offense as it's run, you know, Coach mentioned the other day, it's kind of a read zone style. You know, I don't think we're reinventing the wheel or exactly giving away anything. You guys have, you see your roster, you see KJ Jefferson. As a side note, I don't know if I've asked you this, what's it like having a quarterback that could probably throw blocks in his own right if he was inclined to do so?
It makes our job a little bit easier. Obviously, our job is to make sure he doesn't get hit. But in situations, I mean, I'm sure everyone's seen the videos of him take hits and just keep standing in the backfield. It also gives us a little bit of an additional threat in the run game because they got to account for him coming in and out of the pocket. So it's just awesome.
Well, have you heard, like he was talking during camp, have you heard, like, if he lets somebody hit him that shouldn't or take him down, you know, his mom gives him a hard time. He was talking about, you heard about that story?
No, I haven't even heard that, but I'm not surprised because at the end of the day, like you said, you see him, not many people should be able to hit him up top and take him down. So again, like I said, it'll be a benefit for us come this season. I'm excited to see how that unfolds.
So anybody thinking that KJ is a pretty boy quarterback, you're not getting that here.
Yeah,
but
not at all.
Enough about talking about that. Let's get in the trenches a little bit. And you had mentioned the other day on Monday, we were talking about that. It's up on the YouTube site, Black and Go Better Ed, that you feel that the chemistry is, of course, the biggest piece and the mental piece. Every year, every line that's trying to capture that does it differently. Yep. What's working for you guys? Are there things in particular doing? I mean, I don't know if you go out and saw Deadpool and Wolverine. I don't know what you're doing. What are you guys doing to kind of get the bond?
The biggest thing is just spending time with each other. We spend a lot of time together here, obviously. A lot of this summer through workouts and stuff. The biggest thing is putting your arms around your brothers, getting them going. And we do hard stuff. They always talk about doing hard things together is what bring you closer. So through conditioning and everything like that this summer, we had the opportunity to build that bond, but also outside. We spend a lot of time together. We cook a lot, eat a lot of food, go out, do different things like that. We were down at Universal, went to a movie down there, hung out on City Walk a little bit. So we just spend a lot of time together. And like I said, we spend a lot of time here, so it makes it easy.
See, I was joking about Deadpool and Wolverine, but you got to tell me what y'all saw.
We went and saw Bad Boys 2.
Okay.
Or the
latest one,
yeah.
Ride or Die. Yeah,
Ride
Bad
or
Boys
Die.
for Life or whatever.
Bad Boys for Life.
Recommend? Should I go see it?
Yeah, it's a great movie.
I have it. Like, I'm Captain America. Like, I put it on the list, you know.
Yeah.
I might be that much older than you two. I don't know. Anyway. But with all that being said, you know, you would mention all the hard work and stuff. You appear to me as like, I know you all do the workouts and you work together and all that. Some of the soft things you do that does create the bonding. You mention eating. What's a recipe that you go to if you're going to invite the lineman boys over to have some meal?
Recently, I just bought a smoker not too long ago, so we've been doing ribs and wings and stuff like that when we get together and cook out. Normally, that's kind of where we go: chicken, ribs, and along those lines.
I just bought a smoker too. You got any tips for me?
Watch YouTube.
You're not wrong. You learn a lot of stuff doing that.
No
I can't
kidding.
front on that, man. You know, let's take it a little bit more into football. Like, I think you guys obviously have a schedule of a further batch of incoming guys. We talked about, you know, the linemen getting the bonds together, doing all that, seeing new faces, preparing for that. Teams you may not have seen before. What kind of, I know that there's obviously a preparation challenge there from your perspective. What makes it unique to prepare for, say, let's say, I don't know, like a Colorado or somebody who hasn't been on the schedule typically?
I mean, at the end of the day, it comes down to our coaching staff does a great job breaking down film, which makes our job easier up front. Knowing what's coming, kind of just some tendencies. And at the end of the day, it really is playing ball games. And we always talk about we have rules that justify everything that we do. So no matter what's coming, we have rules that justify it in order to succeed. And then we have the ability now this year with the iPads and stuff on the sideline, coming to the sideline, figure out exactly what it was that happened so we can move forward throughout the rest of the game.
Inside man, no, head up, inside, outside, right?
All types of stuff, yeah.
Okay. You know, I'm just remembering from you're making me young again, Marcellus. That's what I'm saying. But And looking at the schedule, obviously, I know that the focus you guys have is what's in front of you. You're getting ready for, week 1, coming out to handle that business.
For sure.
But when you look at the schedule as a whole, there's some opportunity to get some good notoriety and then also to make noise in the conference. Does that drive the conversation at all?
Yes and no. I mean, obviously, like you said, we got a lot of opportunities this year, but me personally, I look at it as the next game. Like you said, we got New Hampshire coming up first, so that'll be the one that we're the most focused on. We win that one, and then we'll take it step by step from there. Obviously, we get the opportunity to go play Florida, which will be a big game for us. Go win that one, and really make a statement there, and then just moving forward. Like I said, our goal is to win the Big 12, so we got a lot to do to get there.
I mean, you mentioned Florida. That's back-to-back nationally relevant games with Colorado and Florida like that. I mean, obviously, you're worried about a game in front of you, but I mean that's fun to. When you guys have the opportunity to get in prime time, from the O-line's perspective, what does that do for you? I mean, I know the receivers and the guys that are more flashy, typically, they're known to get those opportunities for big plays. But when you're in the trenches like that, what do those games mean for you guys?
I mean, you just know people are watching. Just like it doesn't really change my mentality. Some guys it might. Me personally, like I said, we really focus on that one play at a time mentality. Execute your job on this play, and then the next, just play after play after play. We talk about who can do what they're supposed to do play after play after play.
Okay, well, and my last question, you getting named a captain this year, going through camp, camps, I should say. Let's not forget that the summer happened. I don't want to take that from you, right?
Sure.
But what is the favorite piece of advice you've offered? You might have heard me ask Malachi this question on Monday. What was your favorite piece of advice you've offered a teammate here in these camps?
I feel like the biggest thing is just decide who you want to be and be that. Just be consistent in who you are, and just do your job. Know your job and do your job.
Fair enough. Marcellus, man, thank you very much.
Yeah.